come across my mind, I want to talk about and connect a few dots with y'all for a second. So, sitting there thinking about a few things that I've been trying to figure out throughout my life, and a few things that I have figured out that, along the way, things get dropped on your path to remind you as well as to reinstill certain things. And I feel like I'm definitely going through a reinstilling phase. Like, I felt the things that um the things that I've been working towards, the things that I've been learning, these things are coming back up to a point that they coming up at a rapid rate, you know what I mean? And it's allowing for me to apply the different things that I've been preparing myself for, but let's go ahead and get into that shit. Um I pay attention to how no, baby. What you need? Maybe I some water. Okay, I got you. Give me a second. I pay attention to how you deal with certain things. How you deal with certain things affecting other people. But y'all come in, make sure the sound right. Y'all jump in the chat, say what's up. This is my way of saying what's up. But I've been paying attention to how you deal with one person affects your relationship with another person. So as much as I was, trying to prepare myself to do things to better the situation for my son and my children in general, my daughters as well. Um, I stumbled upon a few revelations about what he's going through and how me and his mother directly are affected by way of his spirit being disturbed at such a young age is causing him issues with his development. You see what I'm saying? And when you young in the spirit, you tend to be resting. You start off in your bowels, and as time goes on, we begin to rise up, increasing in energy, and we go up the spine. You feel me? That's that whole going past the 33, the 33 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Which that puts you above freezing. Freezing would be as to say that you're stuck in your bowels, meaning you're controlled by your gut. You cannot think straight enough to do the things that are right for you, but you continuously do things to compound your issues. Now here it is. I have so much love and respect for the lady that who buried me child. You feel me? To the point, a lot of times, family, even when certain people are going through things, we tend not to know how to approach it. I remember it was a time when this same lady was telling me I need to go see a therapist. And if you slow things down, which basically that's what a lot of us need to do, take time and slow things down. You slow that down, you get the rapists as they get to a chance to basically take your mind. You know what I'm saying? Take over your mind in order for somebody to conquer you physically or mentally. You have to make yourself susceptible or open to it. And once you're open to it, you're at this person's mercy. Quite frankly, a lot of us don't share in the same ideologies as far as our goals in life and what we seeking to head to. Peace out. I mean, peace, big bro, Terry. What we seeking to head to in life. So trusting somebody else's judgment could be to your detriment when y'all goals don't match up. Your ideologies don't match up. And this is based on your understanding of your own identity. So to go in and let somebody else's psychology influence how you live your life would definitely be to the detriment because the things that pop up in your life would be so surprising because you're basically allowing for somebody to manifest what they will in your life instead of you manifesting what you will with your life, which will be definitely to your benefit. And some of the things that we done manifested just to show you that we got the power to manifest. Some of the things that we manifested in our life came from as simple as us speaking it, thinking it, feeling it. You feel me? And now it showed up, and it's been so long since we thought, felt, you feel me? Felt these things to the point we can't remember what we have brought into our own lives. Some of us can't remember what we ate 3 days ago. But like I said, when it takes you to a place where you're not doing what's best for you, like always, always question yourself. Am I eating the right things? Because the things that we eat, listen now, the things that we eat go straight to our blood. They go straight to our blood. So you are what you eat. You are what you eat. So if you sitting over there eating a whole bunch of sugar, you sitting over there eating a whole bunch of salt, guess what? While you worrying about little butter to coming up, that salt tearing your, hitting your wound, knocking shit down. You feel me? And as sure as you think you holding back something, or as sure as you putting somebody in a situation where they gotta quench their spirit, the person you love the most, the person you cherish the most in life will grow up and eventually go through that on a level. It's nothing you can do about it. But sit beside yourself and check yourself. Because we directly affect each other. No different than a person walking a dog. You feel me? When a person is walking the dog, hey, if you sit there, man, shout out to my brother T Doug. Shout out to the baby. You know what I mean? Like when a person is walking the dog, that dog feeds on the energy of the owner or the person who's walking that dog. So no different with walking the dog when it comes to us dealing with our children, the children that acquiesce and want to please us, want to be loyal to our thoughts. But a lot of us is so all over the place that they can't figure out where to start and where you left off at. So we have to sit down and come up with a serious plan of reaching our goals to the point that our children can say, you know what? All right, I know what mom and daddy expect of me, but if mommy and daddy don't know what they expect of themselves, then it's hard to set a tone for somebody else. If you're not setting the tone for yourself, and you're gonna always react to your children in such a manner that's like, I don't got time for it. You know why? Because you haven't edged out the time for it. You haven't figured out and prepared how to make time for everything that's going on in your life. Because it's there, so it's necessary that you make time for it. The lack of organization leads to somebody being flustered, disoriented, and once you done been flustered and disoriented for so long, you become angry. You become angry. Now this is how it happens on the mental, on your own. You feel me? No food, no attitude. This is how you take yourself out the game. Now, when you compile that with what we eat and the stuff that we don't pay attention to when we put it in our mouths, you feel me? That salt, that sugar, the unnatural salt, the unnatural sugar, the added salt, the added sugar. I don't want to miss nothing. You feel me? Talking to you. I'm talking to you because you are important. You know why? Man, you the latest and the greatest, and we just waiting on you to make it. But like I said, let's get back to this salt and this sugar. When you add that stuff to your food, you lining yourself up to be the next one to die quietly. See, we get upset about these murders because that's not something that happens on the regular. It's not something that happens on the regular. So we are shocked and we are saddened when people are murdered. But here it is, we're murdering ourselves slowly but surely. And there's so many conspirators. Like, I'm looking around, you got Pringles as a conspirator. You know what I'm saying? You got the Doe's Company. You got all of these people out here. You got the salt people, the salt companies, all of them. They conspirators in our death because we want to hoard so much stuff to the point we don't care what we do to the next person in order to gather that. Because if you were just satisfied about feeding yourself for a day, you don't got to go about no mass production. You don't got to go about no mass production of selling products to people in order to sustain yourself. But you want more than what you need for the day and the next day. You want enough to sustain yourself more than the lifetime that you got. So in that sense, you're hoarding resources. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. I understand. For some people, in order for other people to eat, you gotta eat. You see what I'm saying? When you one of them people that they open the door for, so you can let in all these other people, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the nigga that's going through the door and shutting that shit behind him like, them niggas better figure out where that shit is. I figured it out. Excuse me? Excuse me? For every opportunity that you get, recognize there's a million, close to a billion black men and black women that look just like you that won't get that opportunity just so you could. That's why I appreciate my people. I'm gonna keep it 100. And each one of us got to teach each other. That's the whole point of us learning something. Thank you, T-Duck. That's the whole point. If you sitting up here hoarding information, and you not sitting, like, that's why my heart is jumping so hard right now, because there's so many people out here that's not being told this. They just keep on pointing you this way, pointing you that way, when all the while, it's starting right here. What you put in your mouth and the stuff that people let come out of their mouth. If they not telling you things, like my brother Nipsey say, if they not telling you things to uplift your life, they telling you things to try to control you and manipulate you. But you listen to what I'm telling you. These are things that's going to add to your life and make sure that you have a life of abundance. A life of abundance. That's what I want. And most of all, when we get on the same level of taking in the abundance of life, then we'll start treating each other like there's an abundance. We won't be feeling like I gotta knock my brother off just so I can have some, because it ain't enough out here. Soon as you live in the lack mind state, guess what? You just developed a whole environment that has no choice but to show you how much you lack. But to show you, yes, man, you lack so much. You gotta let these people know we lacking. Like, so how long you gonna talk about lacking? You don't even gotta play the black card no more, because everybody knows what it means to be black in America. Everybody know what it means to be black and the struggle that come with that at this point. So when you think about that, now all you gotta do is walk into greatness. Keep doing the same triumphant things that our ancestors did and expounding. Keep on leveling up. Why you worrying about what they doing other than to be inspired, to continue seeing through what you gotta do? Because what's left for you is just as great. What you ain't learned nothing from them? Be yourself. And in the end, they will celebrate you for being yourself. That's what it means to be famous. That's what it means to own your shit. To own your shit so much so that other people might see it and one day want to do the same for themselves. Be inspired. The highest gift that you can give somebody, the highest admiration you can give somebody is inspiration. So with that being said, anything that I say, anything that I've been saying, let it be inspiration, family. Let it be inspiration. I'm not telling you these things to try to convert. You feel me? I'm not telling you these things to try to convert nobody by force. But I'm telling you, these things are taking us by force. And that's why we have to forcefully go through these operations. And we're supposed to be daily maintaining our health. Daily pushing our line of strengthening our vitality. Showing that we appreciate this life. And most of all, taking the things that are conducive to life. Learn what nutrients really is. Learn how the body absorbs nutrients and how you can take in only but so much, baby. So when you sitting over there trying to keep eating until you fulfill that feeling within your stomach. See, some of our guts is so big because we've been eating things that's so heavy, got so many metals in it that it's wearing your stomach down. Slowly stretching the elastic to where now your stomach is this big. And your stomach supposed to be as big as your fist. As big as your fist. It's all inflammation. And when you put salt in your body, that's like taking your car and going on the interstate and parking it in such a way that people can't travel through. Yeah, they might go to another lane, but you just made it that much harder for traffic. And the more you keep on doing it, you just keep putting another car in the way. And the next thing you know, we got the whole road blocked off. You feel me? We got the whole road blocked off. And then your body got to sit you down. Your body got to sit you down so they can try to save you. So the ancestors can try to save you. But the whole time they've been trying to tell you, when you be outside and you so thirsty, but you keep drinking that pop, and that pop ain't quenching your thirst, you're like, man, I need another pop. And I need another pop. You just keep drinking pop. But all the while, that's your senses trying to tell you, we still thirsty. You're not quenching what we need. And after a while, just like anybody else, your body is made up of a cluster of you. You don't work for free, and you darn sure don't like repeating yourself, right? So after a while, If every year our body is telling us, keep doing this better by yourself. That's why I keep saying we got to get sensitive to the things that we need to be sensitive to. Stop being sensitive to some haters when you hating on yourself. How you gonna be sensitive to some haters when you hating on yourself? You holding back the greatness that's you. Because you won't take control of the food. The food works for you. So don't be a fool and be fooled. Come on, bro. They fattening you up for slaughter. And what you gonna tell your child about self-control when you have none? So many of us, we can't wait to pop our kids for some shit. But who popping you? When you showing them these bad habits. Life gives way to things that's more conducive to life. So when you see that, man, make sure y'all share this link. They trying to ban the positive, man. But look, when you see that life is more conducive to life, and guess what? The conduciveness of life has a problem with the ops. So eventually, life gonna get you out the way if you keep on playing and keep being a bad example. Since life makes things more conducive to life, guess what? Life don't pass on bad genes, but a lot of us pass on bad habits. So with everything that you do, pay attention. Just like we learn from watching people do it one time, guess what? Kids see you do it one time, they learned that from you. They learned that from you. Matter of fact, that's the gift that keeps on giving. Because the beauty is accountability makes us do right by ourselves to begin with. You feel me? Accountability will make us recover a lot faster. So we need to be accountable to each other. That's the beautiful thing about being around your family. Where you got to take that time away from your family, it's a lot of times because we doing things we know we don't need to be doing. And if you want to keep on snacking instead of giving your kids the best out of life, you make sure you snack on your own time. Don't need no rappers around. Don't need none of that evidence. You treat that shit like paraphernalia. Come on now, y'all done shit. Some of y'all done been in jail. Cause some of y'all energy so strong, people done tried to sit you down and quench your spirit. Get you full of this food that they want to feed you that's gonna be more conducive and making you vulnerable to the programming that's gonna lead to you being back in a situation where people benefit from you being out of control. Why do you think they banned the positive, man? Because I'm telling you the thing that's gonna put you back in the driver's seat. They got you in the passenger seat. They got you in the Uber. Matter of fact, they got you in the back seat while motherfuckers is driving away with your life. Man, I'll never forget I seen a strip for the Mentos commercial back in the G. And the Mentos people was talking about how they gonna change the molecular structure of people. You feel me? What? But guess what? That's because the Mentos people understand. This shit go straight to your bloodline. You worrying about a vaccine. Don't get me wrong. Hey, use your mind on that. And I appreciate you thinking. But think about this other shit that's going straight to your bloodstream. This food you eat. That salt, that sugar. Don't get me wrong. Somebody gonna play with me and try to find some fault. Yeah, salt got a purpose. Salt got a purpose. But if you intentionalize that salt supposed to be like a healing mechanism. They got certain salts for each part of the body. Yeah, play with me. Play with me. Ancestors, stay with me. This life ain't nothing but remembering. We just remembering. And for those that are not the orators like myself, you feel me? I'm speaking for us. So don't even get it twisted. Don't let your mind play that trick on you. Let your mind work for you. And don't let it work against you. Because when somebody telling you something that's conducive to your life, it will behoove you to listen. It's not too many. It's not too many that's out here telling you things that's conducive to your life. Yeah, I see that light. Y'all see them people. I see them. They with me, and they with you. Like I keep saying, that energy is there. We just gotta act on it. They see y'all. They see y'all. Y'all more worried about if Santa Claus see when you doing bad or good, cause you want a gift. When you losing your gifts every day, the gift of life, the sensitivity that makes all of this life worthwhile. If you can't behold this life, if you can't behold the things of this life, are you really living? Are you really living? And I say that because I'm reminded of my journey with my health. When I had to put things down, it was so many nights, family. So many nights walking back and forth. So many mornings walking back and forth. Stomach killing me. Nobody can tell me what's going on. And before my stomach started acting up, I was blacking out, y'all. Talking about blacking out. I'm woken. Shit like that. Shit like that. And I don't want y'all to see that or have to go through that. A wise person can learn from the mistakes of others. And not even just the mistakes, the lessons learned by other people. So maybe you wouldn't have to experience the trauma that comes with what the teacher knows. And what these doers do. Why they do what they do. So for some of us, you're going to die the death of a fool. But after hearing me, you have no reason to. You have no reason to. Man, share that link because your energy is just as strong as mine. It just so happened this time they chose me to spark you. They chose me to open your door. But I'm opening your door because I know within here is greatness. Within here is that freedom that you seek. But you got to take care of this temple. Like I said, I was sick, walking back and forth, trying to figure out what was going on with me. And by the time I figured out what was going on with me, man, shout out to my big brother Champ, man. Hey, nah, y'all got to get to know him. We going to do an interview real soon. Y'all going to get to know him. That brother got a lot to give and a lot that he's been given. He has that energy as well. But as sure as I was trying to figure that thing out, and as sure as I was trying to figure that thing out, I went to the hospital. Don't get me wrong. I done been in the same situations as most. But instead of just accepting what the doctor told me, I asked some questions. Believe it or not, people don't really respect you if you don't ask questions. They might get frustrated, but it's a different level of respect. You have sympathy on people. That don't mean you respect them. You don't have sympathy for people you respect. You hear me? Catch that. Even if they try to paint the picture like they don't fuck with you, you frustrating them. Nah, you respect me because I'm going to make it make sense to me. So, long story short, doctor really ain't had too much of an explanation other than I'm going to have a lifestyle change. And I say, you said a lifestyle change or take this medicine. What would the lifestyle change consist of? And then he wanted to keep me on the medicine regardless if I changed the lifestyle. But guess what? I took the medicine and I changed my lifestyle from eating red meat, pork, you know what I'm saying, to eating chicken and fish. You feel me? I started feeling so good after chicken and fish. I was like, man, I know I can feel better. You hear me? I know I can feel better. So guess what I did? I said, shit, let me get rid of the chicken and the fish. Start feeling even better. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, like, you don't even know how much better you can feel in this life. And like I said, I'm not trying to convert you, but I only want you to try something that you might not have. And listen, you gotta give it time. Soon your taste buds will change. You feel me? You will crave different things. Things that you never thought you would like. I love peppers. I love peppers now. But if you knew me as a kid, I ain't fucking with no damn pepper. But you know why I love peppers? Because peppers have a purpose in my life. You feel me? They flush the cells, you know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing when you feel that flush come over you. When you feel that flush come over you. And y'all want to know, all my brothers and sisters, over there in Africa can stand that heat. And a lot of y'all think y'all not Africans because y'all be dealing with the heat over here. And y'all be like, man, I can't handle that shit. Guess what? A little bit of onion in some water sitting for a little while. Cool your ass right off. You hear me? Cool your ass right off. I don't care what weather you in. Yeah, that's a natural. You know how you go over there to your thermostat and you change the temperature when you don't like that shit? Man, that's what it is. We got these natural herbs, veggies, fruits that was provided for us. That, guess what? My big brother know from having a farm, hey, a ranch, you feel me? I ain't gonna play with him. You feel me? I'm gonna give him all the greatness and hope it stay with him. You feel me? And an extra clip of ammo when he need it. So that being said, my brother who got a farm, he know what time it is. To be able to grow for yourself, like you can plant a seed once, and that one seed will keep on coming back with more seed. Keep coming back with more seed. Keep coming back with more seed. To the point, all you gotta do is start. You feel me? You know how sometimes it be hard to get up in the morning and do what you gotta do, but you put your feet on that floor and you put one foot in front of the other one, and you put one in front of the other one, and then you start realizing, hold on, I'm on my way to doing something that I need to get done. And that sense of accomplishment come over you when you finish. To the point you like, I'm glad I did get my ass up. And this has been a Black's Rehab by yours truly. You, me, yeah, you. You was involved in this. You had parts in this. Don't let nobody play you out of thinking you did. You ain't coming here just to watch me. You ain't coming here just to watch me. I give the energy I get back. And I was just about to say where my ancestors at, but look at that. Look at that. Check them out. Watch that light. You see? They with you too. Because you part of a bloodline. And that's why I say, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Works I have done, you will do greater. That's why you hearing this. That's why you listening to this now. Because the message I heard led to me doing this. And a lot of this, bro, I just open my mouth and let it come. We gonna get into what that light do. What that light do. You feel me? And how when we get on the other side, how we can manipulate these little simple things that we kill ourselves to have. How you doing, babe? What's up?
But the question was jumping on your couch.
Okay. Tell her this. Okay, I'll talk to her. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button because they trying to ban the positive man and woman. You feel me? But like I said, I love you as myself. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. As we are one. Y'all come on in here, drop a comment, say what's up. Because it's my way of saying what's up to you. I said, man, this ain't me trying to say I got better food than you. I'm telling you, right now, it don't cost that much to live like this. But they done tricked us to thinking we don't deserve to live like this. We deserve this. You deserve the best that life has to offer. And look, peep this. Even on this side, bro, I've been peeping. Shoot, I still don't have the best of veggies and fruits that exist. You know, they got certain, man, they got certain, oh my God. They got certain heirloom seeds that are in a vault. People don't even get access to them. We don't even know what could be up in there. For all we know, they just stepping on everything. It could be one fruit and one veggie that give us everything we need. But because they done, GMO'd everything so they can eat it, we don't get the nutrients that was naturally designed for us. I'm starting to think some more about them big ass trees people said was here. I'm starting to think about that. But be that as it may, I'm not trying to tell you to go out here and chase every conspiracy, but see what's in this life for you. Because it's a conspiracy of things going on. Meaning there's a lot of things that are conspiring against you if you think that way. Cause even if you think positive, even the stuff that's against you, guess what? It'll come to life for you. That's why we talking about this right now. Cause y'all staying positive. And so that thing that came to life for you. And then you see your truth. I'm just telling you, man, look, don't be like a lot of people and wait till it's too late and then have to have surgery and last ditch effort. Don't. Don't do it to yourself. You know? And some of us come back to this lifetime with the same issues we had from the last lifetime. So let's get it right this time. You feel me? Like I'm playing, ask one of these young babies who ain't been here long enough to do too much of nothing. Where that come from? Where that come from? Conspired with what they parents is going through. A lot of these illness, diseases is a result of the inner discomfort. If you can't control that fire in your gut, which is you, and you too scared to look inside you, then guess what? This shit gonna ride you to your death. And you gonna take you out. I realized this, man. I can't die. I can't die, you hear me? Even if I leave this vessel, it ain't over. And even with this vessel, should I put myself in a special position? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You can release me unless I go and shot. And in essence, say I'm done. I don't want to be here. I'm tired. As my granny said. She said, I'm tired. And she left. But what she showed me, she just left that body. She never left me. She never left me. And I'm thankful. She was just, she done came back. She was just in here. It's crazy, man. You'll be surprised some of the things that's been revealed to me about our power. And I see them on the daily. It's a beautiful thing. I love you as myself. Kinfolk. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. We just what? Broke bread right now. Cause I love you.